Today, Apple unveiled its iPhone 7, but two traditional Apple features were missing: the headphone jack and the Magic. Apple stock was flat as a tablet today, so we asked John Blackstone whether Apple is losing appeal.
At Apple's annual launch of new products, the superlatives always flow.
It's the best iPhone that we have ever created.
Introducing the iPhone 7 today, CEO Tim Cook gushed over the success of Apple's flagship product.
We've now sold over 1 billion of them. This makes iPhone the best-selling product of its kind in the history of the world.
But this past year, for the first time, Apple sold fewer iPhones than the year before, with revenue dropping 27%. Apple's counting on new features added to iPhone 7 to bring buyers back. Scott Stein is senior editor at CNET.
So I think that there were a lot of upgrades that people wanted to see on previous iPhones, like water resistance and battery life, but doesn't necessarily add up to something that sounds immediately exciting. I don't know if you necessarily take the plunge to go into them if you have a previous phone.
The price remains the same, $649. These are expensive products.
They're very expensive, and I think you want to hang on to them for a handful of years.
To combat sticker shock and to promote annual upgrades, Cook today talked up the company's $32 a month lease plan that lets users get the latest iPhone directly from Apple every year.
Basically, the way I like to think about it is the iPhone is a $1-a-day product.
Tech analyst Horace Deju.
But it's a very reliable recurring income model, and it's one way to think about Apple that's a little bit different than just waiting for a big hit every few years.
Some users worry about what is not on the new iPhone. The little hole in the bottom to plug in the familiar earphone jack is gone. Earphones will now use Apple's Lightning connector, or for $159, Scott, Apple will sell you wireless earphones.
John Blackstone, thanks very much.